Welcome to the first Community of Practice for Pilot and Group 2 providers in Year 2 of implementation. To provide ongoing support for the Capital Quality On-Site Administrators, the Office of the State Superintendent of Education, in partnership with Hurley & Associates, is implementing a series of Community of Practice meetings for center directors and home care providers. This Community of Practice series is part of an ongoing effort to build capacity and knowledge as it relates to addressing the 10 quality indicators articulated in Capital Quality's Continuous Quality Improvement Plan. This webinar is an edited recording and presentation of the Community of Practice conducted on Friday, January 26th and Saturday, January 27th of 2018. This Community of Practice was part 1 of a 2-part series on data-driven goal setting and action steps, practice-based coaching, and staff professional development. It also afforded participants an opportunity to discuss the environment rating scale reports, meet new quality facilitators, and engage with fellow providers. This is the first presentation in a series of presentations designed to build the skills and competencies of providers participating in Capital Quality as it relates to the Infant-Toddler Environment Rating Scale Revised, Family Child Care Environment Rating Scale Revised, and the Class Assessment Scoring System Pre-K. This month's session will also provide an overview of upcoming professional development opportunities identified by DC Child Care Connections and the Bainham Family Foundation. Lastly, the Community of Practice includes information on upcoming Community of Practice meetings and next steps for the Capital Quality community. Welcome back. We are excited for the new year and our continued work towards supporting you and the children and families you serve. We would like to thank each and every one of you for your tireless commitment to our early learners. The Capital Quality tagline, Advancing Excellence in Early Childhood Education, and the logo were developed in partnership with you during several of our Community of Practice meetings in Year 1. Based on your feedback and commitment to the process, we have made major strides. We have conducted numerous Community of Practice meetings, branded DC's redesigned quality rating and improvement system, developed the tagline, and made great strides in improving early childhood programs. Thank you, and we are looking forward to continue our work with you. Capital Quality emojis. As Pilot and Group 2 providers, you have participated in Capital Quality for a little over a year now. How are you feeling so far? Take a moment to jot down a few thoughts or feelings about your experiences over the last year of Capital Quality. What have you accomplished over the year? What about your staff? Are there any areas that are challenging for you and your staff? Please share your thoughts with your quality facilitator, who will then share with program leadership at OSSI and Hurley & Associates. This is a chart that shows going for the gold as it is implemented today alongside what Capital Quality will look like once we reach full implementation. This isn't something that will happen overnight, but this will give you an idea of how Capital Quality builds off of the work and success of the current system. The purpose of the redesigned quality rating and improvement system is to use high-quality, actionable data to inform decisions that improve the quality of early care and education, increase the number of quality facilities to expand the number of existing quality slots for all children, target supports and incentives around the needs of our providers, and provide consistent customer service across sectors and provide meaningful information about program quality to families and stakeholders. The district has already invested in research-based measures, the class, and ERS. We will use these tools in the redesigned QRIS to measure quality. We will also look at attendance for pre-K. We can think about attendance as dosage. How often are children benefiting from early care and education? We know that no matter how great a program is, it will have little effect if children are not attending regularly. Quality improvement will build upon monitoring for compliance in the current system to a comprehensive continuous quality improvement plan. This is a collaborative process. Programs will use their program data, including their rating, to create their own personalized plans for improvement. But you won't be doing this alone. The Division of Early Learning will provide quality facilitators to assist programs in the development of their CQIP, to help you understand your class and ERS scores, and to work alongside you to improve your program. These facilitators are experts in the field of early childhood education with practical experience with children birth to 5. The redesigned QRIS will be more than a rating. It will have 4 levels of quality built on structural quality through a strong foundation of licensing. The next 3 levels are met with standards of process quality measured by class and ERS. Our current incentives program is critical to a strong system. We plan to continue to tier reimbursement rates according to quality, while we also explore options to provide additional support. The quality profile will provide meaningful information to families and stakeholders so they can make informed decisions. This will include the ratings as well as other helpful information like a program's mission statement and program goals. Dr. Mahalet Getachew and Christina Creighton provide an overview of the Environment Rating Scale. With questions regarding your center or home score reports, please contact Dr. Mahalet Getachew or Ms. Creighton. Data tells a story, a living story. Data provides a story of what occurred in your center, homes, on a particular day from a third-party observer and based on the experiences of the children served. Although a snapshot, it is a source of information and used to make change. There are 2 types of data, qualitative and quantitative. This is part 1 of a 2-part series focused on data-driven decision-making. Today, we are focusing on quantitative data in the form of the environment rating scales, ITERs and FICRs. The data reports tell a story of what occurred on that day, in that teacher's classroom, and during a period of time observed. Data tells a story. Data is a living narrative that can change. Today's training is designed to assist you in analyzing the data and begin the process of developing goals and action steps to address areas of deficiency. For this session, you will need a copy of your ITERs or FICRs score reports for the duration of the webinar. Let's look at your reports. What does the data tell you? Review the data for your center or home. Using the information in your report, what are some of the strengths in the center or home? What are the sources of evidence? What are some of the challenges in your center or home? What are the sources of evidence? For the ITERs and FICRs, there are 7 subscales and ratings are from 1 to 7 in each subscale, with 1 being the lowest, considered inadequate, and 7 being the highest, considered excellent. What areas are above a 5 in the good to excellent range? Are there any areas that are stronger than others? Pause the video and take a moment to write down the areas that are the greatest strength based on the data provided. Okay, welcome back and let's continue. Now, look at the areas that are the lowest within the 7 scales. Which are they? Pause the video, take a moment, and write down the 2 lowest areas for your center or home. Okay, welcome back. As you review the areas of need as reported by the ITERs or FICRs, it is important to develop SMART goals for your program. Goals are defined as your targets to reach a desired result. Based on the data provided, what are your goals as it relates to the ITERs or FICRs? What do you hope to accomplish? Think for a moment and write down 2 to 3 goals for your center or home based on your data. Think about short-term goals, which can be accomplished within 3 months, midterm goals, which can be accomplished in 6 to 9 months, and long-term goals, which can take more than 9 months to accomplish. Pause the presentation and craft your goals. Resume the presentation once you have completed your draft. Okay, welcome back. What did you come up with? As you craft your goals, you want to be sure the goals are written as SMART. Goals need to follow the SMART approach. Make sure the goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. Share the draft goals with your assigned quality facilitator. You will continue to develop goals based on the ITERs and FICers with your quality facilitator. No more than 2 to 3 goals should be developed at any one time. Having too many goals are difficult to track and monitor. Your quality facilitator will provide more information as it relates to goal setting. During the next session, we will examine the structural systems and supports in place to aid in addressing your goals. We will discuss the role of curriculum and teacher quality as it relates to the implementation of your SMART goals. My Child Care DC is currently available. Visit today for more information for families and early learning professionals. The new Professional Development Information System, PDIS, was built to replace the Professional Development Registry, PDR. PDIS will allow professionals to register for and track training, upload and store necessary documentation, input work experience, generate a resume, and gain access to valuable resources. Sign up today. DC Child Care Connections publishes current professional development opportunities within PDIS. Online training is also available through Quorum. Early Childhood Share DC is an online sharing platform for providers. Over 1,000 classroom and administrative resources, plus vendor discounts, are currently available on the site. To access the site, visit ecsharedc.org. Establish a profile, and a team member from EC Share DC will contact you to complete registration. You must have your center or home license on hand to register. As you work with your quality facilitator, you will continue to develop goals and action steps based on your ITERs and FICers results. You will also continue reviewing your learning environment. The next Community of Practice meeting will be held on Friday, February 23rd and Saturday, February 24th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and will be focused on data-driven decision making. We are always available. Please follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Visit the OSSI website for up-to-date information. Feel free to contact Dr. Catherine Kagera or Pillow Parker for questions related to capital quality.